Hello, welcome to Simcha, a celebration of life. I'm your host, Nikki Wallman. Raising spirits through social upliftment and adding colour and creativity to communities is what the Temple Israel Social Action Group does best. We joined the community in a day of restoring the St. Francis Children's Home in Athlone and giving it the tender loving care it so desperately needed.
The home was established in 1919 when the flu epidemic swept the Western Cape. But the home was mainly for orphan children. And over the years, it wasn't really needed so much for orphans. So now we house children who are in need of care, those who are abused mentally, physically, and some of them who are HIV positive. So basically we have children from the townships, from informal settlements, so we've tried to provide them a home.
Today's Mitzvah Day, happy Mitzvah Day. And what Mitzvah Day is where Jews and Jewish organizations around the world on this day are doing hands-on outreach projects. But this idea is to really get people busy on a grassroots level, get them out of their homes and get their hands dirty, full of paint, interacting with the other communities, really becoming conscious on a heart-based and hands-on level rather than just, necessarily giving a money donation.
We're just giving people a great day out. There's bras, there's kids' activities, there's games, there's soccer, and we're giving people bandanas to make it a little bit brighter, and that's really what it's about.
The initial project we wanted to do was the garden project. People love getting their hands in the earth. It's an amazing thing to see at the end of the day, amazing veggies growing and really building on a model of sustainability where these kids could actually then reap the fruits, literally, eat from their own veggie gardens and learn about sustainability.
First of all, we've spent the past 3 or 4 weeks running around securing donations, and I have to say that the community has been very generous. The organization Soil for Life gave us 100 vegetable seedlings and quite a bit of good compost. We have, I would say, hundreds of plants, including herbs, vegetable seedlings, and shrubs, as well as flowers. Yeah, that's a lot of enthusiasm. People are very excited to plant things, and we've got a lot of space to plant in.
I knew that the gardening was not going to be enough, and the social worker, Esther Ace, when I met with her, said the first thing that she could imagine would be to brighten up the children's home. Because initially walking in there, they were all the same color. They need something. They need some life and some spark and some creativity. There we go. And then finally, the other option was having a look at the play castle, realizing that it can be to some degree a bit of a risk. There were various logs that were coming loose and some missing, and also it looked tired and in need of a good coat of paint. So we had almost 3 different facets happening. In addition to that, I am a sewing queen, so there's always got to be a space for a little soft sewing corner. So we've got ladies also making beautiful patchwork throws for the couches to brighten up that space as well. The idea of Mitzvah Day is that it's interfaith, interdenominational, and intergenerational. And the idea for the kids is that they need to be invested in making a difference to their home as well.
We call it TISA, Temple Israel Social Action, and that's about taking members of our community out into the general community and doing a mitzvah of tikkun olam, of repairing or fixing this world, making this world just a little bit better than it is right now.
Teddy, thank you for coming along and making a difference in our lives.
And thank you.
This is for the Temple Israel.
Wonderful.
And this is,
Hey guys, thank you.
and this is a personal one for you and your friends.
Oh, yay! Thank you. Oh, beautiful. Wow.
I mean, we literally made a change in the morning. The yeah, it's just looking so pretty now.
It's equality of human beings. It's part of my Judaism saying that all people are equal and we're there to help each other.
Today, we continue our exploration of Sephardi cooking in Oded's kitchen. Baba Ghanoush is a popular Levantine dish of aubergine or eggplant, mashed and mixed with various seasonings. Frequently, the eggplant is baked or broiled over an open flame before peeling so that the pulp is soft and has a smoky taste.
The dish I'm going to make now is called Baba Ghanoush in Arabic, or Chatzilim Betchina in Hebrew. What we need is aubergine, tahini sauce, olive oil, of course, garlic, flat parsley, mint, lemon juice, and salt. First of all, the aubergine have to be roasted, and the roasting is done either on a braai, which is best, but one can do it also at home if you have a gas burner. If you don't have either, you can do it in a very, very hot oven. Before you roast the aubergine, it will have to be stabbed in few places, because otherwise it will explode during the roasting. I have a simple braai grill on it, and I put the aubergine over. The aubergine have to be very well roasted, blackened outside and perfectly soft inside. It takes between 10 and 15 minutes to roast an aubergine. Allow the aubergine to cool a bit and then just very carefully peel the skin off. You see, the skin comes off quite easily. After you roasted it, you put it in a colander to drain. I usually prepare it at night before because otherwise the salad will be a bit too wet. But it's really not essential. So I'll put the aubergine on the chopping board, and the chopping is simple. You just lift and chop until you have a kind of a smooth paste. As you can see, I'm getting rid of all the big lump, and that's it. Let's transfer it to mixing bowl. See, this little instrument is very nice. It can also be used as a scoop. And to that, some tahini, olive oil, and salt, and some lemon juice. This dish likes quite a lot of lemon juice. It's either 1 or 2 lemons. It gives it a lovely lemony flavor. If it's a bit too thick, you can always add water. It has to be a kind of a nice, creamy, chunky mixture. And now to the flavoring. About 2 cloves garlic. I really prefer to use my favorite pestle and mortar. So let's bring them in. 1 and 2. A bit of salt because it helps to kind of grind, and just elbow grease. You pound it until it's a smooth, nice cream. And now some herbs. A bit of flat parsley and mint. Take the leaves off because the stem is a bit hard. Now chopping. Don't chop your herbs too fine. They lose the distinction. It really is nice to bite on a leaf from time to time instead of having this kind of dust that is so popular now. It might look decorative, but it doesn't have any flavor whatsoever. That's fine enough. Into the salad. And a final mix, and the salad is ready. After we mix the aubergine with the trina and all the rest of the ingredients, it's very simple. Put it in a dish, dribble a bit of olive oil, a touch of paprika, and parsley, and enjoy it with warmed up pita or bread.
Well, that's all we have time for this week. Thank you so much for joining us, and we would love to hear from you. So please find us on Facebook at Spirit Sister Productions Network. As always, from me, Nikki, and the entire team, shalom and have a safe and peaceful week.